And both teams come into this game on a hot streak. It's a hot ticket for the fans in attendance tonight, Grant.
Now you want to see your team win, but with greater challenge comes greater excitement.
All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in it to 5. Now here's Brown. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Just 5 on the clock. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Harden from outside. Phoenix grabs the miss. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Brooklyn this season.
Last season, they got swept in a 2-game season series against this opponent. I'm sure they're looking for payback tonight.
And this one of the few opponents who really stuck it to them during what was an otherwise excellent season for them. You're right, they've got to have revenge on their minds tonight.
Durant finds Brown. The kick out to Griffin. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
You know, Blake Griffin's NBA career certainly didn't have humble beginnings. I mean, he won the slam dunk contest and Rookie of the Year in his debut season. He really hit the ground running.
And while Blake Griffin's career certainly got off to a hot start, Grant, he's also managed to remain a dominant force over the years.
No question. He's a guy who can get it done. Points, rebounds, assists, anything you need. He's a great example of an enduring talent.
Now here's Harden. Last game out, 36 points for him. Right side Durant. It's good. Off the assist from Harden.
Having the wherewithal to get that shot off in time, Durant makes those kind of plays look effortless.
Ayton with a screen. Paul with it. Picked up by Griffin. And that one's good. Paul.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Harden. And you look at his numbers, just over 21 a game. The 3. Durant, no good. The Suns have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Here's Booker, drives to the hoop. It doesn't go for him. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Their last game, a win against the Magic, looking to carry it into this one.
And at the offensive end, they were lights out in that game. They found all sorts of ways to punish the D.
Yeah, I love watching that game, and in particular, their demeanor in their destruction in that game.
And it's Bridges with the jam.
And that's just too easy. Bridges in there slamming it down.
Harden against Paul. Pass to Brown. Booker against Harris. Outside Durant. Takes a 3. Connects from downtown. Durant's got 5 now.
And just from deep range, KD can bury you.
Up top, Ayton. Here's Booker. Pounded by Harris. Ayton, a screen on Harris. Booker goes in. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Harden with it. Now guarded by Crowder. Harden, the pass to Brown. Out to Harris. Brown against Paul. Back to Durant. This one for 3. Rebounded by Chris Paul. The Suns have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Bridges passes to Ayton. Oh, and a dunk by Ayton.
How about Ayton going up there and showing off a little bit of his skill with the half turn?
So Brooklyn ends up going with a new group. And a new group getting ready for the Suns. McGee, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Johnson comes in for Bridges. Shamet, he's checked in for Booker. And Payne is subbed in for Paul. Now here's Mills. Really played well against Orlando in his last game. Pass to Carter. Fires from deep. Hauled in by McGee. The Suns leading. Inside. And Aldridge with the block.
A good jumper with long arms, and it's that size that DeMarcus knows all that well. Doesn't want to give up any easy baskets.
Here's Payne. Rebound Brooklyn. 1:41 left in the first quarter. Pass to Carter. Back to Mills. Going inside. And that one drops for him.
Nice job by Patty getting to the inside there. He has such good quick feet. Tough to keep up with him.
Here's Crowder. McGee, a screen on Johnson. McGee finds Johnson. On the wing, Crowder. Baseline try. No good off the back of the rim. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 9, struggling so far. Pass to Carter. That one no good. And Phoenix the other way now. 54 seconds left in the first quarter here. Back to Payne. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Johnson passes to Carter. Right side Mills. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And we've got 28 seconds left in the first. From outside the arc. First shot won't go. Brooklyn trailing. Aldridge outside. Out left to the wing. Here's Bembry. He's off on that one. Great D that time. From McGee. Outside Johnson. Here's the 3. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. The Suns on top. They lead by 3. And drafted 13th back in 2015. Devin Booker.
That's what I've been waiting on.
Yeah, Grant, that's got to feel pretty special.
That's so true. I mean, to stick it out and get this organization back on the winning track, that's how legacies are made.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
And so in the game for the Suns, the duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3. The 15-footer. It's wide right, hits off the rim. The Suns shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Here's a 3 from Paul. And they'll get another chance. Out to Bridges. Ayton, a screen on Durant. Pass to Ayton. 5 to shoot. Outside Paul. Throws it up high. And Ayton with the stuff.
As long as passes are in that area, Ayton's going to get up and go down. Well, think about how tough this team is when Cam Johnson is out there and drilling shots.
Nice shot by Harden.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Paul passes to Ayton. Now here's Booker. And there's Bridges. That's good. On the assist from Booker. Booker's got 3 assists now in this one. And the net shooting only 29% in this one. Not great. Johnson's shooting is so important to this team, Brent.
Well, B.A., that's the value that he brings, and they encourage him to do it. So if he's getting set up and he has room to let it go, Cam Johnson can punish you from the outside.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, Brian. Well, you want to talk about a super team. Last season, the Brooklyn Nets became the only team in NBA history to boast 6 players who made it all NBA over their career. Guys, the roster has changed just a bit, but make no mistake, this team remains loaded in a way we don't see too often.
No question, Allie. Good stuff there. Thanks. Brown against Bridges. Shoots over Ayton. Durant's shot is off.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Ayton inside. Brown's there. Ayton, no good. Brooklyn has gone 2 for 2 from outside the arc here in the second quarter. Ball against Harden. Pass to Millsap. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, right now, Millsap taking on the challenge and going right at him.
Paul passes to Ayton. Stolen by Millsap. Paul against Durant. Now Harden. Back to Durant. Three-pointer. And the Nets, another 3.
I just love the ball movement.
The Suns trailing. Pass to Ayton. Paul against Harden. Paul passes to Ayton. Back to Paul. They need this. Good as the jump shot falls. Paul's gotten 4 this quarter. Well, we've had our fair share of father-son duos in the league. But Brent, you and your dad, one of only 4 duos to win a championship ring each.
Well, I know I was fortunate to win 2 and not just 1. But my dad was really responsible for the one in Golden State in 1975, being the MVP of that final series, BA.
Pass to Carter. Over Payne. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
The 3 is up. It's not going to go for him, so Brooklyn will take it the other way. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Cleveland, where they'll face the Cavaliers. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Shamet, he's checked in for Booker. Now here's Payne. He's guarded by Mills. Pass to Crowder. To the inside, McGee. Bembry grabs the miss.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
The shot, no good. Nice D from Bridges. Here's Shamet. Beyond the arc. Second shot opportunity, and it's laid in by McGee. McGee's got his first 2 points.
And I love how they're working much harder on the glass this quarter and drumming up more second chance opportunities.
Carter, good. Here's Payne. He's coming off a 10-point game against Dallas. McGee a screen. The shot by Payne, no good.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
To the wing on the left. Here's Bembry. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Durant, no good. 32 seconds left to play in the second quarter.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Back to Durant. Griffin passes to Carter. Clock at 6. It's hauled in by the Suns. McGee's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Shamet. Sends it home from 3-point land.
2 very athletic teams here, Greg. A game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
It makes me think of Stacey Augmon, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
So the opening lineup for the Sun. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. And so it's the Suns getting on the board first. KD with it, out guarded by Booker. Durant kicks to Harden over Paul. It's hauled in by the Suns. They're getting their first look of the season at the Nets in this one.
Yeah, and last year it didn't matter whether it was on the home or on the road. They failed to take a game from either of the two meetings.
You know, they may have lost some confidence coming off those losses last year. They know their roster is similarly talented. You wonder if that provides extra motivation in this matchup this season.
Al Harden following Chris Paul's three-point attempt. Harden the pass to Griffin. Count it. Good.
Just so well coordinated there. Great hands, and then Griffin's such a good finisher out of that pick and roll.
Crowder a screen on Harden. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And Harden with such a high usage rate, Doris, it's incredible how efficient he is.
Guys, his percentages are fantastic for someone who has to take so many difficult shots. He's not at the finishing end of alley-oops, let's remember. This guy is not allowed clear lanes to the bucket. He gets the best defender night by night. This guy has to work for every look he gets.
Now here's Griffin following the shot by Chris Paul. It's Harden with the drive. Jay Crowder with the rebound.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Bridges finds Crowder. Here he goes. And Crowder clears it in.
Don't you love the way Jay Crowder slashes into the teeth of the defense? Superb at penetrating towards the cup.
Griffin a screen on Paul. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Harden. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable.